guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Just wanted to update you guys on a dividend capture that I will be doing tomorrow. As you guys know, I've done some dividend captures in the past using some great ETFs. Of note, I have used SPHD in the past. As you guys remember, back in May I did a dividend capture. You can see the dividend payment here on the 31st, $19.99. which came from 201 shares at 0.0995 per share. If we take a look at the orders, went ahead and picked up 200 shares here back on the 1st of May, 39.85 for a trade of actually right at 79.70. Then went ahead and sold off later in the month. Two separate transactions. I was not able to get out of the stock in one transaction. You can see here partially completed order, 9 shares on the 23rd at 39.95, and then the additional 191 shares here on the 24th, 39.97. So not only did I pick up a nice dividend capture of $19.99, but also made a little bit of a swing trade as well and picked up about $20 or so on that trade. So this stock typically has the declaration date the day before or a couple days before the ex-dividend date. Currently it is not showing, but I would anticipate tomorrow they will declare a dividend with an ex-dividend date on the 14th, which will be on Friday. Typically this does an ex-dividend date on the 15th, but this particular month, the 15th, is on Saturday. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this stock tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a trade of about $10,000. I'm going to buy $10,000 worth of stock. I'm going to hold it until the ex-dividend date, and then I'm going to try to get out of the stock as quickly as I can after that. So I won't sell the stock back for less. So if the stock does trend down a bit over the next few days or so, maybe even over the next week, I'm going to hold through that particular time period. This is a great stock to hold longer term. So if I can't get out of that dividend capture, I'm more than happy to hold this for the longer term. It's got a great dividend yield, and not only does it have a great dividend yield, it has a monthly dividend yield. So again, I'm going to be doing this probably tomorrow. I'm anticipating that the company or the managers of this particular ETF will declare the stock dividend tomorrow, which should be on Friday, which will be the 14th this month. So 7/14, 7/13 is tomorrow. I'm anticipating that they're going to declare that stock, and as you guys know, you need to pick up the stock before the ex-dividend date. So if the ex-dividend date is on Friday the 14th, you'll have to pick this stock up tomorrow the 13th, and then on the ex-dividend date the 14th, you can sell off at any time. But again, this is sort of contingent on the anticipation of a declaration date tomorrow, the 13th, for a dividend on the, a declaration tomorrow on the 13th for a dividend on the 14th. But the dividend or ex-dividend day may not come until that following Monday, which I believe is the 17th. So you'll either have to pick up the stock tomorrow the 13th if the ex-dividend date is on the 14th, or on the 14th if the ex-dividend date is on the next day of trading, which will be Monday on the 17th. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Again, about a $10,000 or so dividend capture for this particular stock. I'm anticipating a dividend capture of about $30 or so, and then I'll be holding the stock for as long as is necessary to get out of the stock. So if I buy at $40.12, I'll hold until the ex-dividend date. If it's on the ex-dividend date, if the price is $40.12 or above, I'm going to sell off immediately, pick up the dividend, and then move on to the next stock and the dividend capture rotation. So again, just wanted to update you guys on some of my trade. Let me know if you think this is a good idea or not. I've done this in the past a few times with some pretty good success, and again, I'm picking this stock in particular because I'm more than happy to hold this for the longer term if the stock does trend down a bit. And over the last month, you can see it's down 0.7%. Over the last 3 months, it's down 0.06%. It's a relatively stable stock. From the description here, I've talked about this stock extensively in the past. This is a high dividend, low volatility ETF, so there's not a lot of movement with regards to the price of the stock. So it makes it a pretty good dividend capture stock. The dividend payment is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And it's a stock that, again, if you can't get out of, this is a great stock to hold for the longer term. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Let me know if you guys have a better stock this would work with. Again, I'm looking for a good ETF, a monthly ETF that pays out a pretty good dividend, a high dividend, has a low volatility, and is really viable for getting in and out of the stock fairly quickly to move on to the next stock in your dividend capture rotation. So yeah, I don't want to make the video too long. I'll kind of end it there. Again, if you guys have any comments about this particular dividend capture or a better dividend capture, let me know. I'm always looking for new stocks to add to the dividend capture rotation. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And until next video, we'll see you then.